it's time to get to our guests' choices. Jackie, you won the leg wrestling contest backstage, so...
It was very exciting, too. I enjoyed every second of it.
Mine was asleep. It's not fair.
Well, I'll tell you, I picked a woman to start off with, and I think she's an incredible lady. She's gone for so many years. I mean, she's been going for so many years. She's still going strong. But when she made her acting debut in 1972, it was really absolutely something. And her name is Ms. Diana Ross.
Oh.
She's playing Billie Holiday here, and she was like unbelievable. She was nominated for an Oscar for this role, but she didn't win, unfortunately. But she's amazing.
Totally agree.
Amazing.
Good choice.
Yeah.
Way to go.
Lady sings the blues.
Can't argue with that. Doug, moving right along.
I can't argue with that either. I would never argue with that.
What's your third choice?
My third choice, you know, I like the old... I'm an old school guy. I like the old school stuff.
Down with the old school.
Absolutely, up with the old school. The voice himself, Frank Sinatra.
Ah.
You know, back in the day, you had to do everything. You had to sing, you had to dance, you had to act, and his career was actually on the rocks, if you can believe it. And he got the role of Maggio in From Here to Eternity, exactly, and won the Academy Award, and changed his life, changed his career. But of course, then he did other wonderful movies later on, like Ocean's 11.
Right.
Those
Surprise is
legendary
number 3.
Rat Pack
Frank's a
films.
heavyweight.
Yes.
You wait till you have the next two.
Well, Ava Gardner changed his life, but she didn't want him to do the
Changed
movie.
my life, too.
A lot of other guys around here. But he was wonderful in that movie. He was really a fantastic actor.
I
and
agree.
I happened to have the privilege of meeting him before he died several times. And he was an incredible guy.
He died
with a
several
very...
times?
No, I met him several times. Mind you, knowing Frank...
She met him several times. He forgot.
Several times, yeah. And he was... he would tell me stories about his days with mixing with the gangsters in New York. He was a fascinating man. This is where I get my research, you see.
Emo, what would you like to pick?
I'm so happy for being on this show. I love the list. It's like politically incorrect for obsessive compulsives. How do you pick 3 names, you know, from the 4 the producer gave me an hour ago? I would have to agree with that little homeless girl in the beginning and go for Will Smith. You know, Will Smith is the nicest guy in show business. This is from Wild Wild West. Now look how pretty Selma Hayek is. look at her shoulders. Okay, this is great. Oh, look at her outfit. Okay, forget him. Oh, he's in the oh, look at that figure. Now she's going into with the candles. Okay, those spiders are supposed to be there. Oh boy. Okay.
That'll ruin a date right there.
Yeah, that gave a lot of work to spiders that day.
Yeah.
You know, homeless
And this
girls...
is one of the bigger spiders took her away, and that was the movie. Will Smith.
You did on running commentary for that entire movie.
Yeah, I should have. It's on the DVD version.
Will Smith, I think, he can really open a movie.
I think he's a movie star. He's an absolute movie star. He used to be an actor, but now he's a movie star.
He could be in a movie about, he could do like, I don't know, a biopic about Muhammad Ali. And
You know, it might work, right?
good idea.
There you go.
Mario, what's your number 3 choice?
Well, I had this opportunity that I've been waiting for to direct a film called New Jack City, and Wesley Snipes wanted to play the good guy, and I wanted him to play the villain, and I wanted someone with some serious street credibility to play the hero. And I was in the washroom, and I heard this guy say, "If you could take one molecule of my body, hold it up to the light, and see one piece of me that gave a shit." I said, "Well, who is that ghetto poet?" And he came out funky, didn't wash his hands, and it was Ice-T. And of course.
He didn't wash his hands.
Method acting. Right. But he had that. He in this scene with Chris Rock, he tore it up. He came off as the cop. I really needed someone who could, if you wanted to have a New Jack cop,
just like
this was
you.
Ice-T.
Killed my mother back in 1974. Didn't take no money, didn't take no jewelry. Just
We're moving right along to the second choices here because we're on a roll. Jackie, what's
Okay.
your number 2?
Well, I love this woman. It's another woman, and I think she's incredible, and I think she hasn't got the kind of support that she should get as an actress. Madonna. Madonna. I mean, I just thought that she was so wild and desperately seeking Susan. And
If you say she was a singer before those movies?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Isn't that amazing? Didn't you ever do her? I mean, you know.
Did you ever do it?
You know what I mean?
I haven't gotten around to it yet.
But when you look at her performance in this...
She's on the list.
On the list.
On the list. When you look at her performance in this and think of how she progressed to Evita, it's quite something, you know.
Well, just the way that she progressed from Desperately Seeking Susan to Who's That Girl just blew me away.
Or to Sean Penn. I mean, you know.
Amazing.
That's a,
Yeah.
it was
No,
it's a real stretch.
She's
It
got
was.
screen personality, and I think she did a great job, and I think it was a terrific transition from a singing career. From Like a Virgin to Desperately Seeking something.
Doug, what's your number 2?
My second choice is also a woman.
Yes.
And I believe that she perhaps was thought of as a movie star to begin with, but has proven herself to be a great actor, I think, and that's Cher.
Again, hard to argue. I mean, the range from say, Moonstruck to her series of infomercials.
Well, if you think about where she really came from, her first movie was Good Times with Sonny, and which was a very interesting sort of biopic on Sonny and Cher, with George Sanders as their manager or whatever, something like that. To her winning an Academy Award, it's
Excellent choice.
It's a big stretch.
Emo?
Well, I'll tell you a story.
Tell me a story.
When I was a teenager, I was in a movie theater, and there was a really ugly, slimy, repulsive pervert besides me. And that film...
Pee Wee Herman. No. Okay. Well, he was in the movie theater beside him. I thought, you know.
Safer besides than in back.
That's true.
Barbara Streisand. Oh. Now, Barbara Streisand, she could sing, she could act, produce, direct, and still find time to defend it. Now, look, this is from the Prince of Tides. Look how quickly this is edited. It moves right along.
That's snappy.
Very snappy, one scene to another. It's like
no.
Battleship
You're gonna
Potemkin.
live forever.
I hope so. Let's stop it.
Oh, you know, I've never seen any of Barbara's movies, but she was great in South Park, and you know that's good enough for me. Mario, what's your number 2?
Oh, Lord. I also picked a woman, and she's a woman that's like come up from the streets, got a lot of soul. We haven't seen the best of her work yet, but you can tell. I mean, when I work with someone and I can look in their eyes and see what's going on, and she's got something. She brings a warmth to it, and it's Queen Latifah. Now, in this clip right here, they made me look like an old man, which was kind of cool. And then she was on Living Single for a while, but she's gonna. You remember her in? She was in Set It Off. That character she played in Set Off was great.
With the
She's
four
got
girls, right?
Yeah, and
that
she's
was
got
good.
the humor, the comedy, but she's got a warmth that she could break out.
Well, I'm being told we have to take a union bathroom break, but when we come back, we'll get our panelists' first choices for Best Musician Turned Actor. Stay with us. I implore you.